Hello sports fans, ASMR Sports here. Okay, today we have something kind of unexpected. Gosh, I'm trying to think if my last recorded video was actually the first edition version of Bowman Draft. I think it was. But I got an order in today from my wholesaler. I actually was not expecting this until another couple days because it's the weekend and this came today, and I think UPS is delivering on Saturdays just because it's the holiday, but usually they don't, and unless you request it. But anyways, I got a bunch of stuff from my distributor, and included in that was a single box of Bowman Draft, so that's my allocation of this product. Yeah, what can you say about Bowman Draft? It's, some people love it and really get into it every year. I actually get, at least some of it. Last couple years I've gotten cases of it and opened them and, God only knows where the hell the cards went. Maybe I should stop. But, yeah, this is my single box of Bowman Draft. This is a jumbo box. They only have jumbo and super jumbo formats. The jumbos have 3 autos. The super jumbos have 5 autos. So that's the difference. I think I mentioned I was thinking about picking up a case of this, just in the kind of wholesale aftermarket, I like to call it. But I have not done so. In part because I'm kind of waiting for Bowman's Best to drop. Right now it's priced ridiculous. It's like $200 a box pre-order or more. Usually that stuff is like $80 or less a box. But 2020, man. So I was hoping that when that stuff comes out, it'll be cheaper by a ways than the pre-orders, which is exactly what happened with Bowman Draft. I think the pre-orders of this stuff were like $3.50 a box, and when this stuff came out, in the wholesale market, aftermarket, boxes started at $290 to $300. They went all the way down to $270. Now they're back up to $290. So there was an opportunity to grab a very good deal that I was thinking about doing, but I didn't. Some big news today. I got an email from our friend Binaural Eats ASMR, who I sent a few boxes of football cards to. I know he's a big football fan. And it looks like we got a green coming and a sky blue. And yeah, he just wanted to let me know he got the cards and he'll plan to make a video with them, so that's pretty cool. I really do appreciate that. Just know that they got there safely. I was noticing on the packaging here, that's Max Meyer, the third overall pick, and the only Golden Gopher, I think, in the top, in the first round. All right, here we go. There's just looks like we got 2 base refractors. 119th overall for the Diamondbacks there. Cool looking card. And then Libertor. Just got traded to the the season, maybe. Xavier Warren, 92nd overall for the Brewers. Addison Coffey, Alec Thomas, Hunter Bishop, Austin Hendrick, and here's our color. Addison Coffey just scraped all hell, man, horrible. Big line there, and there's like almost like a crease or something in there. Glad he's the pitcher. I'd be super pissed. So this is sky blue, not numbered. 83rd overall, so nothing to get too upset about. Now here's something kind of nice, numbered to 99. I do see some light scratches, chrome scratches on this Trey Cruz, 73rd overall. Pretty cool looking card right there, but alright, there you go, pack number 1. Shane Bass, 12th overall in 2017 for the Pirates. All right. Quinn Cotton, base refractor, 234th overall. Patrick Bailey for the Giants, really off center card. He is 13th overall, so that's a pretty good card, minus the centering issue. And I see some scratches there. Man, quality control on tops is just like off the charts bad. Really, honestly. Okay, who's this feller? Oh yeah, Jaron Duran. So he's not a 2020 draftee. He's 2019, I believe. Glimpses of greatness, Jason Dominguez. That's cool. Ed Howard. Good one. A lot of these are off center. Well, I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll get one autograph per stack here. He's a good prospect for the Blue Jays, and this guy is one of the best prospects in the game. J-Rod, Julio Rodriguez. Brett Beatty's pretty good. C.J. Abrams pretty good. Jordan Nwaku, third rounder. Zach Britton, 5th rounder. Ooh, look at that. Okay. You know, I think he's one of the better guys to get, if I'm not mistaken. 45th overall, round 2. So that's pretty awesome. And of course, it's got scratches. Fucking tops. Unbelievable. I'm losing my mind at how bad they're. I mean, you really, like, how does anyone get, like, PSA 10s out of this stuff? Out of any Bowman product these days? It's just. It's maddening. God. Oh, man. Well, nicely centered. Pretty cool card there, minus the fact that Topps sucks. I think Topps is starting to, like, I'm starting to think, like, oh, there's an interesting franchise Topps is just like Max Meyer, like my least favorite sports card company, and that's a pretty tough competition to win because there's a lot of people to hate, a lot of companies to hate in this sport, in this hobby. But I mean, Jesus, with the price this stuff goes for, and the fact that these guys have been making cards for 50 odd years, 70 years. Man, look at this. Even this paper card has like a frickin' scratch on it. Unbelievable. Sam Weatherly, third rounder. Cade Cavalli, 22nd overall. Hayden Cantrell, Santos, Mason Wynn, 54th overall. Anthony Volpe, first rounder for the Yankees last year. Okay. So indeed, we got one autograph for that one stack. Well, I guess I can't complain like too much, although I can certainly complain about Topps' like ineptness in manufacturing. But in terms of like the pull that I got, that's a really great colored auto of a good offensive player. So that's a good outcome. All right, Jimmy Glowinski. Right, 68th overall. Jordan Walker. 21st overall, round oner. First rounder, and of course, man, can you see that? Can you see that giant streak? I mean, this basically has no value. I mean, nobody wants to buy anything with like something that's that blatant of a defect. Man, stuff is just killing me. If I had any hope of hearing back, I might like write to the company and say what the hell. I mean, Panini products don't have, I mean, they definitely have their issues, but not nearly what I'm seeing here in this stuff. Thomas Sagessi, 145th overall. Adam Seminaris, scratched IL, unbelievable, 5th rounder. Yeah, well, I can tell you what, Justin Fosky, I pulled a bunch of his stuff out of that first edition. 14th overall, really good card right here. And oh my god, it's the first card we've gotten that does, oh wait, there's a scratch right there. Never mind. I almost don't want to pull anything good out of here because if I do, I know it's going to be trashed. But yeah, this experience certainly cements that. It's funny, the first edition stuff was just fine, condition-wise. In fact, the centering was really nice on all that stuff, and everything was clean. So, and I had mentioned that I feel like the first edition stuff and the regular are actually printed in two different facilities. Topps has, I think, at least a couple of printing facilities. first card I've seen that does not have like blatant surface issues. Congratulations, ASMR Sports. So yeah, Adley Rutschman was the first overall and 19th in the 2019 draft. It's a little off center, but thank God we finally got something in good condition. And then we got a pretty nice pull here. This is another color. I mean, it's refractor, so it's numbered. 140th overall, Jack Blomgren. I've not heard of him, but he's not a pitcher, so that's good. I'm kind of wondering, actually I should look at this Blomgren a little. I'm kind of wondering, yeah, this has some chrome scratches. I'm kind of wondering if it's the, well, I don't know. I was going to say maybe it's the autographs that are particularly abused because, you know, those have to get printed up and then they go out to the player. They get signed and, you know, who knows what the player does with them. Although the player generally is not going to put those kinds of chrome scratches that are like perfectly vertical or horizontal lines on them. However, those lines can be introduced, I think, by the process by which Topps inserts those cards into the, you know, the rest of the cards that get packed out. So, you know, it could be whatever machinery they had that takes a stack of Brady McConnell. Man, I get so many of this guy's cards. Whatever machinery they have that like puts the, you know, the autographed cards that have been received back from the player back into the group that gets distributed. Could have been jacked up, but like here's a card. This has all sorts of scratches on it, and it's, you know, it's just a stupid chrome. JD Bloody. So we got one autograph left. And you know, once again, I certainly am not upset at the selection of autographs I'm getting out of here, because they've been really great. Both numbered. Often, you know, non-pitcher players. You cannot beat that. Alright, Carter Baumler. 33rd overall, Jordan Adams. Oh, what's that? That's just a subset card. Here's another one, just, you know, vertical scratches all over the place. Let's see, Heston Kjerstad, he's one of the better guys in this draft class. Haven't seen much of his cards. Okay, still looking for our third and final autograph. Zach DeLuch, second rounder, 43rd overall. Emerson Hancock, first rounder, 6th overall. Well, there you go. Certainly one of the better pitchers in the draft, must be. Alec Burleson, 70th overall. Ooh, there's a nice one. So I see a little something there. And let me just grab my trusty Kim Dex. See, there's a little something I saw right there. Yeah, that's on there, so that's a little nick or a scratch. Oh, wait a minute, I got it off. It's gone. Okay, good. So this is really off center, unfortunately, but nice to have a base card of him. That's a kind of card that, you know, if it were to gem, and that's not going to gem because of the centering, but if it were to gem, you know, it's a nice little card to, wow, look at the thumbnail mark box on this thing. You can see that. Crazy. I swear to God, Topps must have just fucking. There's Heston. Just the paper, but yeah, everything is off center, left to right. So we're still looking for our auto. That might be the auto. Yep. Brett Beatty. Robert Bowson. Nice paper, Spencer. Okay, Francisco Alvarez. Christian Robinson. Take that out. Another Jordan Groshans. Another Emerson Hancock. Bobby Witt Jr. Trevor, however, Pete Halpin. Oh, sweet. And it's got scratches, of course, but I'm just gonna get through the rest of this pack real quick. But as we've discussed, this guy is the first round pick for the Yankees, so he's the top drafted Yankee. You know, and of course it's got all sorts of crap all over it. But such is life. But you know, this is something I would keep anyways. I wouldn't really care too much about grading this. I have graded some of my Yankee autos, but honestly I kind of regret it because I got spanked on the grading. But this one's pretty nice actually. Centering's off a little bit left to right, top to bottom looks good. So this could theoretically, you know, have centering sufficient for a 10, but little minor surface scratches are not going to let it get a 10, and therefore I would not submit this thing. But I mean, as a Yankees fan, that's pretty much, other than like, I don't know if there are any Jason Dominguez autos in here. But if there aren't, then this is like probably the best Yankee card I could get out of this product. Is an auto with that guy. Obviously not colored, but you catch my meaning. So I have to say, in terms of the autographs I got, I really, for me anyways, I got really great stuff. And I see we have a purple coming up, I think. So that's nice. There's the Owen Casey, the black autograph we got. Top Canadian prospect. Well, hello to my Canadian fans. You know what I want to do real quick? Because, like, I just took the Kimtech and wiped off the camera, which is kind of what that stuff is, you know, supposed to be. Yeah, much clearer. I definitely had some smudge on there. You know, just fingerprints or something. Apologies for not fixing that earlier. But I was thinking, like, I don't know what I would wipe that off with, and then I had that thing out. I'm like, oh, that's what I'm going to wipe it off with. All right, Geraldo Perdomo. This is not a first Bowman, so it's not super interesting, but it's a nice colored paper. Wow, look at that. Look at that giant printing error. That's hilarious. Wow, okay, well, I don't know what that means. But if there's a Perdomo collector out there, that'll be of interest. Tyler Freeman. Nice Robert Bowson there. Pete Armstrong, we got some of his cards in that first edition stuff. Patrick Bailey, 13th overall. That's a nice card right there. Take that out. Another Pete Armstrong. Marco. Bobby Witt Jr. Alright, well, there you have it, folks. A lot of pretty neat cards in kind of crappy condition. Apologies for my language, but bad quality control is going to do that every time, so yeah, I don't know what I want to do with these. I want to kind of spend the time to look at them a little bit before I sleeve them up. Can't believe how off-center that is. Zach Blomgren. I don't know, I'm wiping that off even because, like, you know, I would never grade this thing. It's off center. This is interesting. Okay, I can't remember if I saw something on here that I thought was definitely a scratch, but I don't see anything right now. I feel like there is some kind of minor, yeah, there's some definitely minor chrome scratches on this guy. So that's a do not grade pile, but a pretty cool card nonetheless. This is also a pretty sweet card, but it's off center. I can't see any. Oh, there's that one scratch right there. Okay, that came off, so thank God. Some of these maybe are things that we'll clean up. And here's the real deal. Yeah, just all sorts of scratches on this beast. Just a real bummer. Man, wow. There's like a little bit of metallic foil that came from the numbering of the card. Well, it sure looks cool before you realize all the defects in the condition. This is kind of nice because it's, you know, it's a first Bowman. And, boy, you know, it's interesting. I think that the numbering is really wacky, or the placement of the serial numbering on this product is really weird. Like there, it's in the center. And I don't think that's consistently where it's been. I have to check the other cards that have been numbered. Like, let's look at this guy. Yeah, like, so that's like, you know, it's like vertical instead of horizontal, and it's on the side. So it's kind of like they're putting it like any old place they can think of, or maybe like where it's out of the way from the photograph in the card. So that's interesting. I've not really seen that before, I don't think. Alright, well, there you go. There's our little recap for you. What can I say? It's hard to, I don't know what I think. I will tell you this, I would not want to open more of this stuff because it would just be too, like, friggin' frustrating to deal with all the condition issues coming out of this product. So I don't think I'm going to buy any more of this. I'll have to check out Bowman's Best and see what that looks like. But in terms of, you know, if you're going to open one box, and the primary question is what autos do you get, I think we definitely did well in that regard, so I can't complain about that. The autos we got out of here were pretty nice. Alright, so that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll catch you all later, and I'm going to try to post this video on Sunday morning, I think it's 20th or 19th or something. When I post this, we will have precious few hours left to get in on the premium basketball break that I intend to do tomorrow, Sunday evening. So hopefully when you see this, you'll have a chance to buy into that. I do still need to fill some spots so that we can get it done. So I'll post a link, and hopefully you guys will check that out if you're interested in basketball cards and want to do that premium break. Alright, thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll catch you all later. Have a great one. Bye now.